What's up, everybody in YouTube land? This is Hagar playing Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes. Before we begin, I'd like to thank my friends at gaming-fans.com. They have all the latest news on the game. They do Zeta reviews. They have a whole bunch more. Go check them out. Today we are in Phase 5 of Territory Battles Light Side, and we are looking at the special mission today. This one requires Commander Luke Skywalker, CLS, as the leader, and you can use any other characters that you want. So today, not R2 and not GK. I kind of want to do characters that are easily farmable, but once you have CLS, that's arguably the hardest person to get in the game. Let's do Chirrut. You can get him from your race shop, not Jin. And I wanted to try Stormtrooper Han. And I know Stormtrooper Han has been going through a lot of changes. Like they reworked him, and I had him in my arena team about a year ago, and he was useful back. Had a different use back then. You would want to get him a lot of speed, get that turn meter up, and get that taunt up, which provides initial turn meter buff, and also whenever anyone hits him, the whole team gains turn meter. And I'm wondering, is that the case or not? I was looking for mod advice, and where did I go? Gaming-fans.com, of course. They have mod guides on nearly every character in the game. I'd say 90% of all the characters in the game they've already done mod guides for. It's very easy to get to, right here in the corner. Star Wars GOH mods, very first one. And the ones in blue are what they have mod guides for. And they have a lot of mod guides just waiting there for you. Go to Stormtrooper Han. I'm not going to read the whole thing, but if you go down to the bottom, it's the ideal mod setup for Stormtrooper Han. Transmitter square, health. Receiver arrow, health. Processor diamond, health. Power triangle, health. Circle, health. Plus, health. So those are the sets that you want there after the dash there. You want health sets for all of them, and then it'll tell you like the square. All squares have offense primaries, but health, protection, speed secondaries, and crit chance where possible. And it'll go through and tell you all the secondaries, primaries and secondaries that you should be focusing on. And this here says health is the #1 focus. As for a tank, and I mean, he's a pretty good tank for the turn meter that he provides. He's pretty squishy. Mine does not have all that much protection. Or health and protection. 19. After going through all, I could only scrape up 2 sets of health mods. And almost 19,000, 20,000 protection. For a tank, that's not a lot, but he's a very good tank for what he does, and he does it well. Before we dive into the mission, let's look at the last 2 Hoth enemies that we will be facing. If you haven't seen the previous videos, I covered all the other enemies that you will be facing, and I will have a link to this graphic in the description below. But we're looking at the Stormtrooper Commander and the ATST Driver. Stormtrooper Commander is a healer. He does that little toss thing that Shore Trooper does. Grants everyone protection up. And he does an assist. Calls 2 allies to assist. So if you can stun him or get an ability block on him, that would be awesome. And the ATST Driver is a cleanser. Gains 50% turn meter after using his basic, and gains 15% turn meter at the end of each turn if no allies are debuffed. So if you could get a daze on him, that would be excellent to manage his abilities. Alright. Enough squawking. Let's kill some stuff. This is the team that we're taking. Let's see, Zeta's in here. I have Binds on CLS. And I have Hans, or Raid Hans basic Zeta. So know that before going in. Gear levels, CLS 12, Chirrut is 10, I believe. We just saw Stormtrooper Han is 10. Raid Han is 12, Leia is 11. Let's do this. I see 2 commanders. Boom. And there are 2 commanders. I think I'm just going to do Gonna do the strafing run. Right there. I'm gonna clear that taunt and get that commander down ASAP. I don't want to do tenacity. No one has buffs, so this isn't going to be as powerful. Oh, that was not a lot. Oh. I also wanted to pick rebels because of that. The counterattack is excellent. CLS's leader ability has all rebels counterattack, or like a chance to counterattack. And it proves to be huge in these levels. 3 commanders. They are not being nice to me today. I want to get that buff up first before I taunt. Other people like to do stealth immediately. I like that. What am I saying? Buff, yes. Probably should have stunned the other guy. Ooh, I hate that. Everyone's got the buff. Let's do this. I call defense down half a stun when it comes to CLS, because when it's down there, he'll stun. Now we got the half stun and the full stun. Seeing as a stun guy has no turn meter at all, I will focus on this guy for a little bit. Normally I'm going to want to get that commander down, but with this guy already has half a stun on him, I can get a full stun. Come on, Leia. Woohoo! Where's 20% turn meter from debuffed enemies? Okay. Wrapping up, going into the third phase, I'm going to want to make sure all my special abilities are up and able to be used. So I'll be primarily doing basics for the end of this round. Excellent. Okay, I know Vader looks tempting to attack, but you're gonna want to whack that commander. We have no ops guys. Excellent. So we can do that. Tenacity up. That will shield us from Vader's DOT that he passes around. No taunt on you, Vader? I don't think so, sucker. And ST Han's moment of truth. See how long he lives. I want to stun. Ooh, oh, that's right. Despite the tenacity down on Vader, he has an extremely high tenacity. So I've thrown everything I can at him. Cannot land a debuff on this guy. Well, obviously the tenacity down, but it's extremely hard to land a debuff on Darth Vader. Keep that in mind. Leia already has, or we already have the crit chance buff. I will go ahead and stealth. Oh, my friend Strafing Run. Where have you been? I don't think so, Vader. Oh, look at that. You thought you had to jump on me, sucker. No, none for you. None for Imperial Probe Droid. None for Snow Trooper. No debuffs on me. Give me that easy kill. That's what I'm talking about. Come on, Leia. I don't want that probe droid coming in and blowing up the whole team right when I'm about to win. That would stink. Oh, sure. Let's go with stealth. Probably won't get a chance to another attack. Okay, okay. Boom, that's how it's done. So if you can get CLS, the rest is fairly easy. Did have a couple of Zetas on there, but we had a really, it was, despite all the commanders that got thrown at us, we got out of there relatively unscathed. Didn't lose anyone, and didn't really have a difficult time with it at all. So, again, big thanks to my friends at gaming-fans.com. I'm Hagar. I'll catch you next time.